It's time for the continuation of the BAKU-MAIL series, brawlers. BakuBread96 here with Dredgen Fox's package. That is right, I am going to continue unboxing what he sent, this time with the Diamond Wrath Platinum Power-Up Pack. This is a huge set. I couldn't find it myself, so definitely grateful to have it sent to me. Without further ado, though, I am going to go ahead and crack right into it. I am super hyped about this Bakugan, and I've had it sitting for a while. I think it's about time I reviewed it. Let's get that nice, oh, there we go, that good box crack. Everyone loves a good bit of that. And at least it's pulling out nicely this time. Get the Nanogon out of here, which very happy to have a Ventus clutch. I didn't have one. I did have a Darkest Echo, but it is so good for shield decks. I definitely don't mind having the duplicate. While I'm tearing into this plastic off screen, though, I want to remind everyone to please subscribe to the channel and check the description of my videos to check on those monthly giveaways. Make sure you enter for your chance to win. This month it is a Nova Dragonoid. That's right, I am kicking the new year off with a new year of Bakugan giveaways. That, of course, being Legends products. So I want all of my subscribers to have a chance to win that. So make sure you do that. But now that I've got everything out of the package, it's time to take a look at this Diamond Wrath. So the gate card included is epic. Look at that. So it is the gate version of the action card Eldritch Darkest Doom. 100 to Pyrus, 400 to Aquas, 200 to Ventus, 0 to Chaos, 300 to Aurelus, with 500 going to Darkest. Love Darkest gate cards because, well, Darkest Brawler. And then it does have the Flaming Fist core symbol there down at the bottom for the melee game, your Nanogon game, the toy battling game, however you want to play the game. There it is. The Baku core included are 2 red fists, so that looks like that's going to be Wrath's stat line. So one is a plus 250 B power and plus 3 damage. Not bad at all. It is nice to see that included. The next one is a trap core that I'm not so happy to see, and that is a minus 5 damage. So not really great. Trap core are kind of iffy to use. There are a few plays you can do with them. One of them was told to me on the Discord server. There's a action card called Aquafy, which swaps Baku core. That's pretty powerful, but outside of that, I don't really see what trap core are used for. Now, getting into the Nanogon, the one I already have is Echo. However, like I said, huge for shield decks, huge for Darkest. Honestly, you can never have enough of this bad boy. I like creating multiple decks, so I do need multiple Nanogon at times, and this is one of them. So if you land on one shield, or you use it with one shield, you get plus 200 B power. If you use it when you have 2 shields attached to your Bakugan or 1 Bakugan, you get an extra 600 B power, so huge boosts there. Normally when I use shields, I'm going to use the plus 400 to the given faction. So you get the 4 and the 2, so it's 6 on 1. And then you have 2 4s and then a 6. That's 8 and 6. That's 14 total combined with that combo there. Very nice speed power boost. Very strong. And, a lot of possibilities, quite honestly. Also, it's a bat. Like, it is like a baby Batrix, and that's epic. Now then, the second Nanogon of the pack I do not have, and it is Ventus. So probably the Nanogon I have the least of is the Ventus faction. Super happy this was included with the Diamond Wrath because it is really cool. So Ventus Clutch has built-in reroll, which means that if you want to use that ability of this Nanogon, it does reroll your Bakugan. Very powerful in my opinion, really, really optimal, especially for Bakugan that don't already have built-in reroll. But for those Bakugan that do already have it, you're just getting double the reroll. It's like, just awesome. But then the second effect, if you have a Green Fist, a Shield, and a Helix Baku core either on one Bakugan or spread out across your team, you do get plus 1500 B power. Now, if that's not a way to close out a game, I don't know what is. But yeah, really nice. Not for the second ability so much. I mean, it's a great ability, don't get me wrong. But the built-in reroll, that's where it's at. And I noticed that's something that all the clutches have, at least the Chaos clutch that I have. it gives a Bakugan reroll as well. But now, time for the big boy stats. Of course, I am talking about the Platinum Wrath. I was correct in saying it is a double red fist core. B power of 300 with 7 damage. Ooh, a chaos damage wins bad boy. Really epic. Would like to see this alongside the new Legends Krakelios. It would be really nice. Very strong. I mean, a all chaos damage deck would be interesting to see. Especially with no damage wins cards, like you'll have to rely on Bakucrew effects, like Platinum Wrath has. So down at the bottom, as you can all see, if it lands on a red fist, you do get to remove the opposing Bakugan's Bakucrew. So it doesn't really matter how much B power you have, as long as it's stronger than your opponent's base B power. And looking at that 300 B power of Wrath, I know that's a little iffy. But, you know, you land on a red fist, that gets you, if you have the 250 anyway, that gets you up to 550, so you're halfway there to 1,000, which, I mean, there are cards to play, there are core to pick up, you could potentially double core. I don't know how good Wrath is at double coring, but that is an option. And, yeah, you've got Nanogon plays as well. I would not sleep on Platinum Wrath. I know HM used this guy on his stream, and it seemed like it was doing pretty good, especially with the Evo. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about that right now. So the Evo does boost Platinum Wrath up quite a bit, but for an energy cost of 4. So it takes a little while to get out. The B power shoots up quite a bit from 300 to 900, so you get an extra 600. The damage, not so much. It goes from 7 to 9, but I guess 2 more on top of 7 that's already OP is fine enough. And it does retain the, if it lands on a red fist, you do get to remove a core ability. All very good things when looking at an Evo for a Bakugan. And the artwork is just super awesome. Still don't get the whole reason why they put wings on a tiger, but I'm okay with it. Honestly though, anyone ever realized that like this is TIGRERRA but rebooted as a male villain? Looks just like TIGRERRA. I mean, all the way down to the scar over the eye like TIGRERRA had. Just a ton of similarities. Spinmaster, I see what you did there. But honestly, competitive thoughts on Platinum Wrath, not bad at all. Requires a little setup, not too much, as long as you have a Nanogon that combos with Red Fists. Honestly, I think you've got it. Pyrus Sledge comes to mind for me. Ventus Riptide, because I think it adds on a red fist as well. Also very good. Comboing when able to add a red fist while removing your opponent's Bakucrew. Really cool. Because that just gives you play on play on play. And the combos are where it's at. But really good Evo. Don't want to spend the whole time talking about the cards, because then I wouldn't have the opportunity to review the toys. So going on with the figures, I don't think I review Nanogon enough. Obviously, can't open it. But I am going to try to pop this Echo out. There we go. I did not fail. Oh, yep. Rip the tail straight off. Broke that. Well, that's a shame. Here we go. I always want to move the head up instead of the tail portion. But here is Darkest Echo, as well as my chubby hand. So there you go. You get a little bit of everything, guys. But this is Darkest Echo. Really good magenta plastic there. Really nice design. You know, these little micro Bakugan are neat. Still wish they would have been magnetized, even if it was like a little bit, like one piece popped out. It still would have been neat, but I do get the appeal of these as well. And they're not really needed for the pro games, so I'm not going to fuss too much. Now then, it is, of course, Ventus Clutch. It is a little more complex to fold out, but not too bad. We do have the little scarab beetle thing. Oh, well, there it went. We do have the little scarab beetle here, that neon green plastic looking really nice. A cool design. I mean, the Nanogon are all designed really cool. You get these interesting figures and characters, while also having little game pieces to attach to your Bakugan, which is all really neat. And now for the main course, and what I was most excited about. Here is that epic Diamond Wrath. This thing looks absolutely phenomenal. The legs, tail, wing, arm, and head portions are all translucent plastic. However, the upper and lower waist of the Bakugan is that pastel white, just really clean die-cast metal. It has some paint on it. You've got this light blue, the pastel blue on top of the pastel white, which also pops very nicely. More of that blue on the arms there. Minimal design on the wings. We have the little cloudy wisp effect. And then the gold faction symbol. On the tail, again, minimal paint, I guess to make it appear more diamond-y, but very nice. Good paint work on the eyes. A gold yellow, as we all see there. The inside painted pretty decently. Chest plates, I imagine, are the pastel blue there. So a very good diamond Bakugan, very well designed. To close it up, you put the feet out, head down, the arms and wings in, and then the tail locks everything in place, or at least it should. Oh, well, it did have it. Hold on. One moment. I thought I had it. So yeah, feet up, head down, arms, wings, and the tail is supposed to lock it all in place. There we go. No problems at all. A bit loose, but for a platinum Bakugan, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It might actually open up on the magnets. So once closed, it has a really good design. No jagged edges or sticking out pieces, so no Alto Bronte's disease. Really cool though, you can see through the arm and the wing, kind of get a little bit of the interior body there. Otherwise, it's really clean Bakugan. I really like the design of Diamond Wrath. Really happy to have gotten this set. Again, thank you Dredgen Fox for sending me all of this stuff. Really awesome. I have another crew member who sent me a package, so a lot more BAKU-MAIL videos are coming up. But that does it for this review. I think I'll end it with a rollout. So I hope you all enjoy. Don't forget to drop a like in the comments or comment down below. Whatever you wish to do. The likes help, the comments help. Always like it when the crew members engage. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. And here we go with Diamond Wrath. For those of you who are interested, the rolling arrow is on the head right there, and it says to roll this way. So you roll in the direction that Wrath will be facing you, not the opponent. And 1, 2, 3, brawl. How nice. I like to see it when the magnet hits. There is Diamond Wrath. This has been an awesome, epic unboxing for Bakugan Evolutions. Until next time, stay safe, drum up, and Bakugan Brawl!